Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Joanna, and we're the new interim directors of community group ministry at New Joy. And we've been working with Pastor Steve and the senior leadership team to make some changes to this ministry that will affect you.
Now, as you know, our church has been going through a transition, and part of doing transition well is thinking about the past season and what we've done well, and then also partnering with God to say, what can we do better in this next season? How can we tweak things?
And so in the past, we've learned some super important things about community. We've learned about how to build intimacy in groups, how to receive love from others, and how to reach out when times are really tough. And I know so many of us, including Jay and I, have been radically transformed by community at New Joy in this past season. And we appreciate all these things. We want to move forward and keep these things in everything that we do.
However, we feel strongly that in this next season, we do need to rethink a few things. The kingdom is coming, revival is happening, and as a byproduct, our church is growing. So now there's lots of people around New Joy who aren't quite plugged in yet, or they don't have those intimate relationships. So that's what the changes are all about. It's to find a way that we can do community better and get people plugged in faster.
So here are the changes. First, we are going to change the name of the ministry from Community Groups to New Joy Community Life. Community at New Joy will be more than just community groups now, although community groups will still be the highest form of community and still be mandatory for all members.
Second, in order to create new points of connection, we're introducing Connect Groups. Connect Groups are a way for members and non-members to experience community together. Connect Groups will be interest-based groups that form because someone has a heart to lead and facilitate it. Now, examples of Connect Groups might be, someone loves skateboarding, so they could start a skateboarding group, or someone loves hiking, so they start a hiking group, or there could be a Bible study group or a fitness group. The possibilities are truly endless.
Third, community groups will now be called home groups. So home groups at New Joy will be the foundation of our community, just like how families are the foundations of society. So just like how we associate families with homes, it makes sense to call community groups home groups. And this is a place where you are put with people who you wouldn't necessarily choose to hang out with on the weekend, but it's a place where you can really learn to give and receive God's love.
Fourth, to bring people into community faster, we're going to start letting prospective members join home groups even before they finish membership class. In fact, if they know someone from the group, they can even enter into a home group before they even start the membership class.
And the fifth change, in order to make things more flexible for people who are already in home groups, we wanted to offer the opportunity for you to meet either 2 times or 3 times a month. Ultimately, it will be up to your home group leader to decide which is better for your group. And also, you can choose a different day of the week to meet on. So if Wednesdays don't work well, and say your group would be comfortable with a Saturday morning instead, then that would be a possibility for you now. And again, that would be up to the discernment of your home group leader to decide what would be best for your group.
So those are the 5 main changes that we're going to be making at New Joy Community Life. Now, I know you probably have a lot of questions, and we're going to turn it over to your home group leader to answer some of those questions in a minute. But first, we thought we would address what we think are some of the most frequently asked questions. Question number 1. With all these changes, will our home groups still be a safe place for me to share?
Yes. We still want home groups to be a place that is safe and intimate for group discussions. What you need to do now is be able to trust your home group leader, that they will be able to discern letting visitors in. So if they let a visitor in, it's because they believe that the group can handle it, and they will help to establish the boundaries around it. If a visitor comes, or multiple visitors come, and you start to feel uncomfortable about it, talk to your home group leader and they can walk you through it. Maybe feeling a little bit challenged by the situation is a good thing. So, can I invite all my friends out to my home group now?
No. It's great that you're excited, but the person coming out has to fit 3 criteria. Now, first of all, they should be a Christian or almost a Christian or someone looking for Christian fellowship. Secondly, they should be attending New Joys on most Sundays and wanting to get to know New Joy a little bit better. And thirdly, and most importantly, the leader has to be okay with it. Now, there's some flexibility around the first and second criteria, as long as your leader discerns that the group is okay and can handle it. Now, question number 3. But I look forward to coming to home group every week. What will I do on my off weeks?
There are lots of ways you can still have community on your off weeks. Talk to your home group leader. Maybe you can organize a fun event or a potluck, or maybe just a girls' night, girls' coffee night. New Joy needs people like you who love community. So maybe if you're feeling like your fellowship tank isn't quite full, you can join a Connect group, or you might even want to start one. Which leads us to the next question. I want to start a Connect group. Who should I talk to?
For now, talk to Laura. She's at info@newjoy.com. In the next month or so, we'll give you more information about how to start and lead a Connect group. So stay tuned for that. Next question. What is the difference between a Connect group and friends getting together?
A Connect group is a group that is open for others to join. It's for the purpose of making new friends, for inviting people into fellowship with each other. If you're a group of, and there'll probably be Sunday announcements about it. So if you're interested in having possibly the entire church come and join you and your friends, then it's a Connect group. If you want to just keep it small and just the few of you, then it's probably not a Connect group. If I attend a Connect group one week, do I still need to go to my home group meeting that week?
Yes, attending home group is going to continue to be mandatory for all New Joy members. And our final question. I appreciate my home group leader. How can I support them better?
There are so many ways. Bless your heart for thinking this question. Well, you can start. I know that a lot of home group leaders appreciate their people coming on time. Another thing is, if you happen to miss a meeting, let your home group leader know what you've been up to that week and how you're doing. They really care about you, so I believe that they appreciate knowing how you're doing even if they can't see you in person. Also, if you're feeling bold and you feel like you want to be vulnerable, it's a really great thing to tell your home group leader if there's anything that's bothering you about your home group. And this will probably be something that you want to do gently, but it will really open up the heart connection between you and your home group leader. And when you can do this, there is so much grace on both sides. Alternatively, if you don't do this and you hold in things that are bothering you, what you're doing is you're sowing seeds of bitterness in your heart, and that's not good. Or if you just want to be more helpful in general, you can volunteer to organize some maybe a potluck or a fun event, or even send out emails, things like that. They're really, really appreciated. But most of all, I think what your home group leader appreciates is just your encouragement, your prayer, and whatever you do, they'll see your heart that you're trying to support them. So I think that would be fantastic. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be in their shoes.
So that's all we have for you today. I just wanted to share some of the exciting things that are happening with New Joy Community Life. We're now going to pass it over to your home group leader, who will be able to answer some of the more specific questions that you might have. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Woo!